Ja. Die viewers.
Waar is een motor? Zie je dat? Hé, een beter. Kijk.
Hello everyone. Now we are inside the hallway. I will take you upstairs to the seals. I just had the sound muted because there were a lot of visitors. And now I will also, here we have the fish kitchen. I will now see how many people we are having over here. And if it's too loud, I will also mute the sound again. But I think no one is outside, so we can just start outside. Yes. So, here we have Nor and Vitje underwater. It's the same pool that you just saw underwater. I know it's very windy. I hope you can hear me. There's Vitje. Hello, Vitje. Noah's enjoying the sun over there. I'm sorry for the wind noises, but today it's really windy. But Noah doesn't really care about that. stretch, yes. Yeah, they just got fed, like I think an hour ago roughly.
Yeah, 1.5 hours.
1.5. Okay. So she's sleeping now, enjoying the wind.
She took one fish to her plateau.
Yeah, and there's one fish. And Vitya is enjoying his corner there. He's there. Hello, Vitya. Okay, let's go inside because of the wind. And yeah. Also, just that you know, if there are too many visitors around, I will just mute the audio, of course, because of privacy reasons. There's Noah. Hello, Noah. There she is. Let's have a look at the other ones. I have a few visitors over there. You all know these two. You can see them in the live stream currently. We have Lindsay on the left and Kokoro on the right. Sleepy Lindsay. And Kokoro with his little long neck. Someone is tired. And Lindsay is just sleeping. Huh? A little bit. Stretching now. But you can see them in the live camera the whole time. But maybe it's still nice to see it from this angle. And now he's stretching, of course, now when we moved away. But we can also have a look at phase one. Here we have Ma. Ma, still quite small. Sorry for the reflections. And she's still very small. But we also have more. We have Moana. You've heard about Moana already. Moana has a wound on his flippers. Of course, he's in the water now. Maybe you can see it. I try to show it, but I think it's reflecting too much. Yeah, it is. But he has a wound on his flipper. It's also quite swollen. That's also the reason why he's still in phase one. But let's let him sleep. And we have, yeah, the medical file is outdated. It's not Salitre anymore, it's Ruby. Ruby has some bald spots on her fur, as you can see. The Ruby was adopted by, as far as I know, a German family, and Ruby basically means something like cute seal. Also sleeping. Yeah, they all got fed roughly 1.5 hours ago, so it's sleepy time. But wait, there's more. We also have Ziggy and Jelly. I don't even know if you know it yet, but yesterday Jelly moved to Ziggy. So there we have Jelly, the big one in the back, and Ziggy is the one in the front, the dark one. Today we took x-rays of Ziggy to look at his flipper because we needed to amputate one of his toes. Yes, they are already quite big. Jelly's is already quite big, but Ziggy is even bigger. Someone is stretching over there, but we will have a look at you soon. They are having arguments, but they are getting along, yes. Nice stomach. Yes, Jelly's belly is bigger. Just relaxing. Oh, good morning, Jelly. And of course also Pearl. Oh yes, and you can see Pearl's prize collection of fish heads in the water. So he's basically still eating everything besides the fish heads. Also have a look from the outside. Today it's quite windy. Here you can see all of our outside pools. I really hope that it's not too windy with the sound. But you have Pearl at the front, and then you have Ziggy and Jelly in the back. And because it's so windy, the water level today is very high. It's higher than normal flood, as you can see. It's quite high because it's so windy today. So we have Pearl in the front, then we have Jelly and Ziggy in the back, and also our other outside pools. But yes, the view is very nice. It is windy, but very nice. All the way in the back, I hope you can even understand me because it's so windy now. All the way in the back, you probably cannot even see it. All the way in the back is the island Hermonikoog. Sorry to all the Dutch viewers for butchering the pronunciation. But yeah, that's the Waddensee right in front of our door. Now I went back inside so that you can even understand me again. No, we have no seagulls here for now, but I think that will change at some point once they learn that we have fish here. see. Oh, no one moved. So still have Kokoro here and Lindsay on the left. You can see the wind even on these small pools. No, no one moved. We can have a look at Vitje and Norm and check if they are in the water. If so, we can maybe go back. Noah is still sleeping in the sun. We could theoretically go back down to the window and have a look. But let's give it another try. Vitje. This is now the view from the other side with our two cranes that we now have, because this pool is 4 meters deep. We cannot get the seals out without these cranes. Alright, let's give it another try downstairs, shall we? Let's try at the window, because the seals are just sleeping up here and we don't want to disturb them. Maybe we are a bit lucky with Vitje downstairs at the window now. Let's give it a try. There's the way up to our roof. I can show it to you another time. Beautiful staircase. So now we are back at the beginning. You can see the main building. I will show you a little bit of the main building at the end of the live stream, but at the moment we have quite a few people there, and this is the start of the experience. But we will use the shortcut to the window. A big interactive table and the moon to explain the tides, what I just told you, that we have a high tide at the moment, for example. And of course we have our big window. Let's see if we can spot Vitje. Ah, there he is. Already found him. Sleeping, of course. Who would have guessed? Sleepy Vitje. Ah, that's Vitje. We have a little bit of fish left from the 3 o'clock feeding, but Vitje is eating quite a lot, as you can see. So I think that won't be a problem. Nor still on top and sleeping, as you saw. She was quite curious the whole day. But now you can see the big belly of Vitje. So Vitya is taking a break from being a movie star right now. He is hiding, but I will just take the opportunity to show you the rooftop then, because we can also maybe see some seals from the rooftop. So we will do that. But I will just say it will probably be super windy, so maybe I will just mute the sound to protect your ears. Now I have to think about if we are correct, because it is all very new and it's like a maze in here. Let's see if we actually end up on the rooftop. I think so. Oh, that's looking good. We also have a lift, of course, and the rooftop that you can also access with a lift and by a staircase. We'll take the staircase as the way back. So you have this area here to the south. That's the Lauwersmeer. That's a national habitat with fresh water, so no salt water. It's like a lake natural habitat. And also with big parking lots for all the people that are visiting the island over there, Monaco. Again, I'm sorry for the pronunciation, but you have a nice view. What I can do is take my nice little stabilizer that I have, mute the sound because of the wind. So I hope you can understand me without too much wind. Yes, what you can see now is the Wadden Sea, but at the moment it's high tide, so all the mud flats are covered by water, and because of the strong wind that's coming from the seaside, we also have a higher flood than usual. You can see that basically all of the harbor area is like filled completely with water. This is basically our rooftop area. Is it okay with the wind noise, or should I mute the sound again? I think right now it's a little bit better here where I am. So there you have the harbor area of Lauwersow. Again, I'm sorry for the pronunciation. You can see the ships that we have here, and also the ship that we use for our releases. It's up there. This is the ship that we use for releasing the seals. Well, touch dude, yeah. Harbor with water. When it's low tide, basically all this area up here is completely dried up, like completely mud flats. So all these ships that are basically here cannot go out. And the water level here is way lower, so the ships need to take this route. because all of this is completely in the open. But yeah, when the weather is nice, it's really nice to enjoy our rooftop. And this is the staircase that we now take to get back down. And maybe we are a little bit lucky and see some more active seals. If not, that's also fine. If they want to sleep, that's of course no problem. This door is open, that's convenient. Hi. A lot of windows in here. And now we are back. So here we have an area where people can leave a message for the wardency. So a lot of visitors did that already and are still doing it. Some of them are drawing something, so that's really nice. Now this is the area where we get into the seal care area.
This is the seal lift
Yeah, this is our lift
for the seals.
for seals only. So when we get a new seal, it comes from downstairs and goes into the intake area, which is right around the corner. Here. This is the intake area. And this is the elevator. Will there be a web shop? That's a good question. Well, hopefully, at least in some way a little bit. But we cannot tell for sure now. So here we have Mar. I'm sorry for the reflections. Yeah, Ma is really small. She's almost a year old, so she was born last summer. Is a common seal and should be way bigger by now. Maybe you can see better here. No, don't think so. No, it's reflecting quite a lot because now the sun is coming down on this area, so we have a lot of light coming in that is reflecting. So here we have Moana still in the water, trying to not to hit the window. Maybe like this. I'll just let him rest. And we have Ruby. I don't know if you can. No, it's reflecting a lot. So yeah, you can still see some heavy breathing. Yeah, sleepy time, exactly. They are all sleeping now. You can also see Ziggy and Jelly. Ziggy is swimming a little bit, but Jelly also sleeping, enjoying the sun. Now you can actually see the part, hopefully, where we amputated a flipper. It's like the toe on the left where you can see the bright spot on his hind flipper. Yeah, Pearl, I think, is relaxing quite a bit. But you know Pearl already, so I will have one last look at the seals over there. Like there are visitors here, so I will come back to them later, but I will go to Vitje and Noor. And after that we can maybe see if we can see them again at the window, or at least Vitje, because I can already see that Noor is not in the water still, which is fine. Now the sun is also going away a little bit behind the cloud. Oh, hello, Noor. Hello. That's Noor. And Vitje. At least Vitje's nose. Oh, there he is. Hello, Vitje. Oh, you can also see now the ferry is coming in from the island over there. Alright, now I will now go back downstairs, so we say goodbye to them for now, and I will check if there are still people where Kokoro and Lindsay are. If no, oh yeah, let's have a quick look at them and then we will go downstairs. Still not moved. Lindsay is still enjoying the sun, same as Kokoro. I think Noah weighs roughly 28 or 29 kilos, something like that. I think 29.
It's around about 30 kilos.
That's Kokoro. Doesn't really care about us at all. That's fine. With his long neck. go downstairs. This time, let's take the other staircase. It's so confusing. It's like a maze in here. I have to get used to it. Let's say goodbye to Jelly and Ziggy. Goodbye. And also to Pearl. Pearl is just living his life over there. Just enjoying it. Goodbye, Pearl. All right. Now we move downstairs. Let's see. We should end up on the first floor, like above the shop area. Yes. Let's wait for Anni. Anni's also here. Yes. So this is the shop area. I will show you a bit after we've been at the window. But because there are more people around, I will most likely mute the sound. But you can have a look what we have in the shop. And we are still checking options if we have an opportunity to do some sort of something like that we can offer online. We don't know yet, so I cannot give you a guarantee. But we are checking our options, be assured. I know that a lot of people want that. I know that. And we are definitely checking our options. Fit here. Well, that looks cozy-ish. Wow, that's definitely a lazy sleeping position. Yeah, he's sleeping now. He won't care about us. Well, that's fine. A few minutes before I started the live stream, he was really curious and swimming around and was looking at the people here at the window. And now he's not caring. Of course. But I mean, that's fine. It's nice to see the sun shining into the pool. He's a ninja, yeah, he's hiding in the edge of the pool so that no one can see him. I think he won't move from there, so... Ninja training? Oh, he's quite a big ninja.
Oh, yes.
Well, okay. He's sleeping over there, that's fine. He won't come down, so I think I will show you the shop area. And that will be it. Goodbye, Witje. And no, that's also out of the water. Yeah, he's just sleeping. It's nice, he's getting his air now, so he doesn't even need to move. Okay. Yeah, you can see his reflection in the water surface a little bit. That was quite cute. Yeah, very advantage, yes. Like he got the best position. He's not moving, he's just enjoying his sleeping position. He can get some air if he wants to. So now we can go into the experience. We will just leave here. This is also the area where the visitors leave when they're done with visiting. This opens. Then we have our shop area, and as I said, I may mute the audio, but we will see. So, you know, these ones, we had these in Peterbüren as well. A lot of mugs, candles, a lot of books as well. We have clothing, a lot of clothing. You've seen these probably already, these lovely t-shirts that I'm wearing right now. We have some plushies, little ones, and even more stuff. We have painted tiles over here, we have bags, we have caps, all these kinds of things. A lot. We even have pillows with our different, like, what animals, different colors. Thank you, Anni. Like this, for example. We have even more mugs. We have beanies with the logo on it. Bottles with all the animals and logos. We even have chocolate. That's super interesting. I have to try it yet. A lot of postcards and pens and mugs, even more. We have magnets, rulers, pens, like whatever. You know this book. And this will probably be one of the things that may be available online quite soon. A big may, but hopefully we are working on it. A lot of candles, even more shirts, books, hoodies, even more stuff on it. So yeah, that's most basically it. And of course the entrance area, but you've seen that already. Also our library that we have here. But yeah, that will be it. That was like the short round through the WEC now. In the end, because it's almost closing time, we will close at 6 at local time. So yeah, that will be it for now. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.